Hey guys, how you going? Today I wanted to talk into a statement that came up for me during meditation yesterday, and it's a bit of a vulnerable share, I guess, this one. But it's as I was meditating, I went through my initial like practice and things like that, and it just came up with this sort of statement to me, and it said, "Hey, I miss you. I miss you." And it was me talking to me. Inside, I was talking to myself. I often have these conversations with myself. It's my ego talking to my true self. They've got names. I won't tell them to you. But I'm very aware of the conversation. And yeah, it was hearing that was a bit sad. I was a bit sad to hear it because I know that I've been a bit inconsistent of late in my practices because I've been challenged in multiple different sort of arenas. And when under stress and when under pressure, unfortunately, one of the first things that we drop is the thing that we need the most. And for me, that is, the thing that I critically need is meditation. But sometimes I can be on auto drive and occasionally I'll miss and those sort of things. So, as we all do, we're all human. We all sometimes miss. But it really affects me in a really powerful way. And this whole, I miss you it was a real heartfelt message from my heart to my head, to my ego, saying, you're spending a lot of time worrying, you're spending a lot of time up in your head, trying to work it out, toughing it out, hustling, and you're not spending enough time here, and I miss you. And it's just a reminder. It's a powerful reminder to me that's what matters. That's honestly what matters. When I come back and that meditation, because of that, when I said that to myself, it just shifted something, surrendered something, stopped the auto drive, had a bit of a moment, and just sunk into something deeper, something more important, something more, and it's a good reminder. It's a good reminder that the truth sits within, and you can kid yourself that you got it all sorted, but to hear that meant to me that I needed to reconnect truly with myself, not just go through the motions, but I need to sit there and really, really allow myself to feel, because I think I go at it pretty hard, and I tough it through, and I'm a workhorse. And I was just talking in a video just before about being the workhorse and being on the cutting edge and being like driving, but not being enough be, do, have, but instead being the doer. And I feel like that's where I go back to. You know what I mean? As I come back, and it feels like I'm in my head all the time. But this little message that came through to me was this beautiful little message, and I felt it. It was like I don't want to speak, crazy, but I mean, kind of like an angel kind of touches you, and then something beautiful comes through. And if you are in the silence and you catch it, then you can really, do something with it. For me, it stopped me in my tracks for the last 24 hours. And I've been thinking about it nonstop since. And so it's got me thinking, okay, Jace, you're on the grind too much. You're just pushing forward too much. You're in your head too much. We need to make these meditations count. Need to connect and let go. And all the three key things that I keep on telling you guys about: surrender, let go, and allow. I've got to do it more, but not from here. I've got to do it from here. That's the key. Got to do it from here. Because if I do it from here, it's bullshit. I'm just telling myself that just to get on with it. So, you got to drop out of above the head stuff and fall into the real stuff. I get caught up all the time, like I'm sure other people do as well, about being above the shoulders and not down here in the heart. But it's a message, and that message that I got, I can pass to you. And so maybe it's what you need to hear today is maybe you've been above the shoulders too much. Maybe you need to stop. Maybe you need to come and reconnect. But reconnect properly, like really, truly, like really, really connect and allow yourself to feel, because that's what I don't do. I don't allow myself to feel. I get caught up in this box and I compartmentalize and I cannot feel. And that's why it was a bit sad for me, because when I heard I miss you, it's like, it's like love kind of calling out, going, it's here, it's available. You're missing it. I'm here, but you're not seeing it. So, it's time. You've had enough time up here in your head in the grind. It's time. Just come back home. Come home. I often talk about that. Where is home? Home is right here. But if you've left home, you know what I mean? It's here, it's waiting all the time. It's covered up by a whole bunch of shit a lot of the time. How do we get there? Surrender, let go, allow. It's quite simple, I know. Simple, not easy. There you go. That's a message for today. Hope it hits the right person, and all the best. Thanks.